Manila HNML News Report, bringing you the latest news in the Philippines from here and around the world. Good morning, Philippines. Good morning, Manila. I'm Lhe-ann and welcome to HNML News Report. The first, best, and like coping nothing but the truth, bringing you an eye of the news for Monday, February 21, 2022. And now for the news headline. Vice Ganda and Lhe-ann Perez are officially married. Here's Johazel Ramos for more details.
He revealed that he had been engaged to his partner Lhe-ann Perez since early 2020 but opted to keep it from the public, stating how he was scared of their reaction. Vice Ganda said Lhe-ann Perez proposed to him on February 21, 2020. After Lhe-ann Perez proposed to him, he asked his friend to delete all the videos that they had that would not be shared in the public. Vice Ganda also reiterated his take on same-sex marriage and how Lhe-ann changed his perspective. He said it did not even matter to him whether or not their marriage will be acknowledged here in the Philippines. This is Johazel Ramos, HNML News. Back to you, Lhe.
Thank you very much, Johazel Ramos. We will be right back after 2 minutes. And this is HNML News Report.
Mabuti ng handa, lalo na't maraming umaasa sa'yo.
O napasabak at di mo pwedeng iwan.
Paano kung may delivery ka? Tanghaling tapat, di ka pa nakain.
Abay maigi ng kahit saan ka abutin, di ka sisikmurahin.
Diba lahat naman tayo kumakayod para sa kinabukasan ng ating mga anak?
Baon sa bulsa, handa ang sikmura. Skyflakes.
Welcome back to HNML News Report. And now, for the next news. COVID-19 vaccination site at LRT1. Here's Mary Joy Lucing for more details. Mary Joy?
Lifeline Manila Corporation or LRMC opens COVID-19 vaccination site at LRT1 Central Station. The site will cater to adult passengers needing their first dose or booster shot. About 200 individuals daily may pre-register through the Department of Transportation website. This is in support of the nationwide vaccination drive against COVID-19 and in line with the directive of Department of Transportation Secretary Art Tugade to push for initiatives that would help ensure the healthy, safety, and overall welfare of the riding public. The DOTR said. This is Mary Joy Lucing, HNML News. Back to you, Lhe-ann.
Thank you very much, Mary Joy Lucing. Moving forward to Lhe-ann for more weather projecting keeping an eye out on the situation. Here's Lhe-ann Bandibad. Lhe-ann? Heavy rain continued to hit some part of Metro Manila today. The sudden downpours are due to the habagat or the southwest monsoon, which is enhanced by a low pressure area near in Vietnam. That LPE won't directly hit the country, but heavy rains are still expected in Metro Manila, particularly in Pasay and Taguig. Now, the western section of Luzon will also be affected. This area including Ilocos Region, Bataan, Pangasinan, Nueva Ecija, Cavite, Batangas, as well as Mindoro and Palawan. We advise the public to extra precaution since the rain still persists till the evening. Now, Weather Pag-asa warns the same weather scenario will also be felt tomorrow and the coming days due to the southwest monsoon. Now, please be on alert for floods or landslide in your area. Now, moving to southern Philippines, Visayas, and Mindanao will also be under cloudy skies with high to moderate showers. This area including Boracay, Iloilo, Bacolod, Cebu, Bohol up to Leyte and now Samar. In Mindanao and Zamboanga Peninsula, northern Mindanao including Cagayan de Oro will also under light to moderate rains, while Davao and General Santos City will be isolated showers. Now, there is no storm in the Philippines. We should be always ready and prepared. Pag-asa says they expect one storm in this month and 10 to 15 more storms within the year. And that was the latest here from HNML Weather Center. Back to you, Lhe-ann. And now, for the next news. PH tallies 941 new cases of COVID-19 positivity rate down to 3.8%. Here's Jahasa Ramos for more details. Jahasa?
50% possibility rate is the lowest since December 26, 2021. This raised the total confirmed cases or the COVID-19 cases in the country to 3,666,000 of which 49,374 or 1.3% remain active. This is based on samples of 26,737 individuals on March 3 according to the Department of Health latest bulletin. The one laboratory failed to submit data, the agency argued. The death toll, however, reached 56,879 as the health department recorded 106 new deaths. Meanwhile, 1,784 more individuals recovered from the disease, bringing the number of recovered to 3,560,425. About 833 or 89% of the newly reported cases occurred within the past 14 days. Metro Manila, 223 cases. Calabarzon, 124 cases. The Central Visayas, 80 cases, were the top regions with cases in the recent 2 weeks. This came a couple of days before the health department planned to scrap daily announcement of confirmed COVID-19 cases as the agency prepared to focus the data report on critically ill patients. Metro Manila and 38 other areas, they escalated the lowest level of a 5-tier COVID-19 alert system as experts tallied down threads in coronavirus case tallies. The Philippines recently reported an average of less than 1,000 daily cases and past week, Gude said, describing it is the lowest since December 30, 2021. This is Jahasa Ramos, HNML News. Back to you, Lhe-ann.
And now, for the next news. Putin dials up threats against Ukraine and Western powers as a stalled evacuations trap 1,000. Here's Stephanie Lubos for more details. Stephanie?
Russian President Vladimir Putin issued a series of threats against Ukraine and Western powers Saturday, as Ukrainian officials accused Russia of shelling evacuation routes out of 2 battered cities. Ukrainian authorities said thousands of civilians remain trapped in the southeastern cities of Mariupol and Volnovakha and accused Russian forces of reaching an agreement to pause fire to allow safe passage out. Putin, meanwhile, used a meeting with Russian flight crew members at an air flight training center in Moscow to make his first expansive remarks since the invasion 9 days ago. The current leadership needs to understand if they continue doing what they are doing. They put under question the future of Ukrainian statehood, Putin said, and if that happens, it will be entirely on their conscience. Putin also said Western sanctions were the equivalent of a declaration of war and warned he would consider countries imposing a no-fly zone over Ukraine as participants in military conflict. President Volodymyr Zelensky and other Ukrainian leaders have repeatedly pleaded with NATO and Western officials to impose a no-fly zone over Ukraine, a move which could prevent Russian forces from carrying out airstrikes against their country. But NATO Secretary General Jens Stoltenberg said on Friday that a no-fly zone is not an option being considered by the alliance. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken said Friday that establish such a zone could lead to a full-fledged war in Europe, but added Washington would continue to work with its allies to provide Ukrainians with the means to defend themselves from Russian aggression. Late Saturday, a White House spokesperson confirmed to HNML that the U.S. is working with Poland on the possibility of Poland providing fighter jets to Ukraine, as President Zelensky is pushing for Eastern European countries to send fighter aircraft into its country. As a part of the conversation with Poland, the US is determining what capabilities it could provide to backfill Poland if it decided to transfer planes to Ukraine. Said the spokesperson, who would not detail what the backfill option are under consideration. The spokesperson said sending fighter jets into Ukraine is a sovereign decision for any country to make, and noted there are a host of logistics to work through, including how the aircraft would be transferred from Poland to Ukraine. Two lawmakers participating in a Zoom call with the Ukrainian president early Saturday said Zelensky said Poland has signaled it's prepared to send MiG fighter jets, but that they are only waiting for you to allow it. I am Lubos Stephanie. Back to you, Lhe-ann.
Thank you, Stephanie Lubos. That's the latest news for today. This is HNML News Report. The first, best, copying nothing but the truth.